Oh, hello everyone, and welcome back. Why am I? I know why. Welcome back to my channel and my playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. We are here at it's the same place we were, Red Rock Canyon, but off camera, I went over there to look around. There's only one thing over there. It's a hatch to a gang's hideout, the Kelly Gang, I think it said. So I didn't bother going in. I just took a look. I shot a bullhorner on the way over because, well, it was just I had to go walk that way. So that's all that happened. Then I came back here.
Mr. House isn't a man to be trusted. Watch yourself.
Well, thank you for that. I'm not saying I'm disagreeing with you. No, I'm not. Now, I've looked around. I took a quick run around just to check. And the only named people are actually in here. So, in we go. We got this guy, and this guy. No one else in here is named. They're just Great Khan. So, let's start at the edge. Hi.
I haven't seen you before.
Yes, you
What
have.
brings you to the Great
I was
College?
in here 2 days ago, 1 day ago, I think. 1 day ago. What's your opinion of the
That's a
NCR?
complicated question. They've done horrible things to our people, to be sure. And I've gladly killed many of their soldiers in battle. But I can't bring myself to hate them the way Papa does. Things would damn sure be better for us if they were in charge than Caesar.
So, if you were in charge of the tribe, you'd fight with the NCR against Caesar if asked?
I suppose if asked, I would. But that's a moot point, because Papa's in charge now. He's not going anywhere.
Okay. Okay. I see. Tell me about Papa, please.
Papa is one of the best leaders the Khans have ever had. He's kept us together through all of our hardships, ever since we left California. Bitter Springs changed him, though. He started to really hate the NCR after the massacre. And sometimes I worry that's poisoning his mind.
I see. What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Forget about it. I shouldn't be talking about this with an outsider.
Tell me about Papa Khan.
Bitter-
And tell me about Bitter
I
Springs.
really don't like to talk about it. Let's just say it was a tragedy, and the NCR is to blame. And we'll leave it at that.
How about we don't leave it at that because it was your own damn fault? Ha! That is the only thing that annoys me about the Khans. They're sitting here, oh, the NCR shot at our people. You blew up their caravans, you robbed them, you killed their citizens. What did you think they were going to do? Just say, oh, well, we'll just let that slide. We won't worry about it.
Sure.
You
Go
are
ahead.
as much to blame for what happened as they are. That's all there is to it. Not more, but as much. It's a 50-50 deal. Who are you, by the way?
Name's Regis.
Okay.
Papa Khan's advisor and right-hand man. I'm also the chief enforcer of the tribe's laws, so watch your behavior.
Okay. Goodbye.
Until next time.
Until next time. So that's Papa Khan. Let's talk to you last. Who are you? True to... what are my skills in speech? 58. What if I were to put on this and this? Now we are at 71. And if we add in that's fine. I don't care. I can fix that pretty easily. That is about as good as I'm going to get. Oh, let's drink these. Might get a... Nope. Oh, well. Oh, we should have something here for... Yes. Speech plus 10. Do I need speech plus 10? Do I need to use that? Speech, it's at 77. I think 70 or 75 is enough. I can't remember. think it's 70 or 75, but I don't think I need to use that book. Okay, you.
I understand you've been invited to meet with Caesar. You should be aware of the honor granted.
Oh, bite me. What do you think of, who are you?
My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the Great Khans as a token of our alliance.
What
In
alliance?
exchange for Great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of New Vegas, the Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion when the time comes.
What's your role?
I am one of the Frumentari.
Ah!
My duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make contact with any tribes that might serve a useful purpose.
Yeah, it's more than that, dude. I've already met one of you.
I'm assigned here as part of the alliance between the Legion and the Great Khans.
Yeah. What exactly does Caesar want with the Great Khans?
Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR,
Oh.
the Khans remain great warriors.
I just
The Legion is
talked
honored
about
to have
that.
such
We'll
allies
leave that
in battle.
alone. I had some other questions.
Speak
What do you think of the Great
They're a
Khans?
tribe of fine warriors with many proud traditions and a glorious history. They will be worthy additions to the Legion.
Okay, goodbye.
Yes. Goodbye.
Hello.
It's always a pleasure to see you around the camp.
Well, thank you. Can you tell me about your people?
You want to hear the story of the Great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory.
Okay. I don't want the short version. I want the whole version. But all right, fine. If that's all I can get, that's all I can get.
In a hurry, are you?
No.
Very well, then. The Great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago.
Okay.
We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master.
Okay.
We underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here.
How did the three families defeat you?
They allied with Mr. House.
Ah, so it was after that.
Master of New
Okay.
Vegas. He supported them with the resources.
So you had about 8 or 9 years.
weapons, technology, caps.
And what did you do in these 8 or 9 years? You robbed and stole. So what happened to
When the
Bitter Springs?
NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps. They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down.
I told you. It's as much your fault as it is theirs. Doesn't sound like something the NCR... Yes, it does. Some higher up would. Yeah, no problem. They wouldn't even think about it. Let's just say it's horrible, because it is. But it's still at least half your fault.
It's because of that we have sworn to take revenge on the NCR. With our new allies in Caesar's Legion, we will crush them.
Okay.
Typical.
Yeah.
Have you now?
Yes.
Well, you're a bold one, I'll give you that. But why should I do this for you?
You shouldn't do it for me. Do you think Caesar's going to... You'll be made slaves. It's that simple.
The Great Khans will not be slaves. Caesar himself has promised us the land from here to the Colorado and the freedom to raid as we see fit. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. The Great Khans
really?
will answer Caesar's call to war, and the NCR will pay for their crimes.
He's Papa Khan. I know who he is.
Farewell.
I'm glad our brothers have returned home from Boulder's.
I heard you try to convince Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's...
How?
I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment.
Okay, but how did you do that? You were sitting down when I got to the door. How did you do that? What is it you had in mind?
Convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right?
Yep.
Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's fixated on restoring the glory of the great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to that restoration. Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular. Me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa. If you
Okay.
can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him.
Well, you've already convinced.
I have my doubts about Caesar, yes, but I won't publicly go against Papa Khan based on nothing more than doubts. I've heard rumors that tribes who aligned with Caesar in the past were torn apart and reduced to slaves.
Yes.
Prove it, and I'll back you.
Okay. What would convince Jack and Diane?
You'd have to talk to them, but those two have been thick as thieves since they were kids. Convince one, and the other will come around.
Okay. What about Melissa?
Ah, Melissa. She's a bit of a dreamer. Last time she was in camp, Carl filled her head with stories of serving the Legion as a speculatore.
Okay.
Personally, I've never seen a woman in Legionnaire's armor, so I have my doubts.
Okay. Okay, I'll see what I can do then.
Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa. Carl's the one who has him so fixated on this alliance.
Uh-huh.
You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture.
How would I do that?
Carl talks prettily about the honor and nobility of the great Khans, but I suspect his actual opinion is less flattering. Maybe you could find something he wrote that expresses that opinion, or trick him into losing his cool in the long
That
run
I can
in front of
do.
Papa.
I'll keep that in mind.
I would too, if I were you.
Thank you. Let's go do that right now while our speech is
Carl's
still...
been in a shitty mood since that big explosion at the fort.
Caesar's veterans will arrive from Arizona soon, and there will be no stopping our victory.
I've been wondering why you don't petition the Khans for membership as a show of allegiance.
Join? Oh, no, I simply couldn't. That is, I'm not worthy of such an honor.
Shh, but surely a warrior in service of glorious Caesar is the equal of any of the tribe's finest.
Of course I am. That is to say, Caesar has many fine warriors, and I wouldn't wish to compare them to the great Khans.
Because you know they come out lacking?
Enough! How dare you compare Caesar's finest to this tribe of savages? The mightiest great Khan is scarcely a match for a Legion recruit. The burned man would leave their mightiest shitting themselves in terror. I would. That is...
Interesting opinion, Carl. I wonder what Papa Khan will say about this.
You motherless bastard. You'll pay for this.
I have a mother.
Cons. Drive this dog out of our camp. If he's too slow to flee, kill him.
That's over.
Soon, Caesar will send in his best troops from the Arizona campaign. The NCR won't know what hit them.
Okay. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Nothing better than taking a guy who is full of himself down a peg. Of course, unfortunately, he didn't live to actually know he'd been taken down. Well, he did. I mean, he knew I tricked him. Since he called me motherless. I have a mother. Everyone has a mother. Don't remember my mother much. Remember a little bit about her. Remember a little bit about my that bullet really messed with my brain. There are holes in my memory like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, we'll fix that in a second. All right.
Damn it, someone offed Motor Runner.
Yeah, that was
guy
me.
was one of our biggest clients.
I'm saying that in my mind. So about the alliance with Caesar's Legion.
Anders got back a little while before you did. He told me what happened. If that's how the Legion treats my people, I don't want any part of them.
Alrighty. What is it you
We
do
keep
here?
the Great Khans from falling apart, essentially. Jack manufactures the chems. I organize the runners and the shipments.
Good to know.
Like what?
Tell me a little about the Great Khans, any jobs. Yeah, why don't you make some stim packs and stuff?
Helpful? What, like bathtub stim packs? What's the point of that?
Medical supplies are always scarce. And they don't kill the buyers often. Think of the profits.
You've got a point. Selling meds to the locals could be a pretty nice side gig. Alright, I'll tell Jack to give it a try.
Good. Well done. Start making meds yet?
Yeah, you made a pretty good argument. We'll keep it small for now, but if it turns a profit, we might expand.
Good. That'll make up for your
Bye.
problem with having no
Hey, what's...
yeah, what do you have
Oh,
for
you're
sale? Is you don't have any parties I meant that's left, do you? No, you don't. That's too bad. No, I don't. Not yet, anyway. Oops. Choke. How's the medical work going?
Already on it. I whipped up a few stim packs already. But if you've got any more recipes, I'll take them.
Ooh, super stim packs. Maybe.
Right on. What have you got?
Yeah, super stim pack.
Right on. Let's have it.
Alrighty.
Grootalicious. That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you?
Just helping out, dude.
Right on, right on. You're a pretty hip cat.
Yeah. And I think that was it, but I'll look. Yeah, no. On second, nothing now.
Cool. Maybe later.
Maybe. Alright. Goodbye.
Take it easy, dude.
Evening.
Okay. Time is it?
Reporters are saying that the
20.
NCR is sending in
Jeez.
their own shock troops.
That took a long time. That's 6 hours that took. Wow. Okay. So Jack and Diane. Oh. Shoot. I talked to Diane, but I didn't talk to Jack, and I want to make sure.
Share a whiskey with me sometime?
If you're talking to me, yeah, be happy to. If you're talking to Willow, I don't know if she would or not. She might. Jack.
Hey, what's up?
What is it you do here? Tell me about the great. Okay, blah blah blah. Never mind. Tell me about Great Khans. Good to know. Recipes, sale, medical work. Goodbye.
Take it easy, dude.
Thank you. Wow, that's freaky. Okay, so I've got to go
You should have been with us in our glory days.
find Melissa. I really should get on that. Oh, my papa. Return. Okay, yeah. Convince Melissa. Well, we'll give that to him after we talk to Melissa. And Melissa is where? Willow is going to be unhappy. We have to go into Quarry Junction. Yes, we do. Oh, Willow. Do you think she's going to be want to be left behind? What? Oh, terrible. Do you think? Oh, what? Oh, because she's basically begged me not to go there. She really doesn't want to. Yeah. Let's go to Novak first. We'll leave you in Novak, I think, dear. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Which begs the question, what about Eddie?
Hey there.
Hey.
Hey there.
Hey, Willow. Can I talk to you about something for a minute? No, it was the other one. Never mind. It's the other one. Would you do something for me? Yeah, relax here for a while. I'll be back for you later.
Alright, I'll just wander around here and find something to do.
Cool. Eddie? Wait here with Willow, please. That's Manny. Oh, never mind. I'm going inside anyway.
Hey, you came back. Must be doing something.
Boom.
Yeah.
What will you do after this?
I won't be staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now, except hunting legionaries. Maybe I'll wander. Like you.
Alright, yeah, come with me.
You don't want to do that.
I thought snipers worked in teams.
Yeah. Working on your own, you're a lot less effective. I've been there and paid for it. But this isn't gonna end well. Fine. Let's get out of here.
Alright. Okay.
Welcome. Come on.
Thank you. I'm in already, and now I'm out. And we're going to want to look at Boone's load order here. And his armor. Oh, seriously? No, 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 no. Oh, get away from me.
That guy Benny was a piece of work.
Yeah. Are you an outlaw now?
No. People die out there. Often enough that no one worries about blame. They're too anxious to forget it happened in the first place, I guess.
Okay.
Besides, I was on break when it happened.
Okay. I'm sorry, dude, but yeah, we gotta part ways for now.
What you think?
I do, because I can't have this. This is just not tenable. We'll meet up at the Lucky 38.
I'll make my way there.
Okay, cool. Okay, they didn't follow me. Did they stay there? Yeah, they're following Boone, aren't they? Huh. Well, I'm tempted to just use the kill command to see if I can kill them all one by one. But I'm afraid if I do that, I'm going to kill the actual follower, the actual companion. And that would not be good. Sloan. Okay. I don't even know if I'm using these for anything anymore, but we're going to make sure that we don't accidentally get them in our... Okay. Yeah, that's more than enough. All right. That should be just about perfect. I'm not going hunting for these things in the dark, even though I have night vision. I don't care. Not going to happen. Alright. Chomps.
You need something?
Where did Deathclaws come from? Yeah, we've been through this, we've been through that. I could take care of them for you.
I don't know what it is about you, but I think you could actually pull it off.
Okay.
Deathclaws are tough bastards, but you might be even tougher.
Okay.
Nobody here is any use to you in a fight against Deathclaws, but take these medical supplies. You'll probably need them. To do the job right, you've got to get rid of the pack leaders, the Mother Deathclaw and the Deathclaw Alpha Male. Should run the rest of them off.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Yep. Now, this is a mighty fine weapon. It really is. It's really a nice weapon. I mean, 84 and 206. But this is 179 and 1. Ooh, the other one seems to be stronger. Just a second, though. No. That can't be right. I don't believe that, so. But we're going to start out with this anyway. It tells me that Gobi is actually stronger than this. I don't buy it. It's a strong weapon, don't get me wrong. But this is... And with explosive ammo, you're going to tell me with a straight face. There are sometimes death claws down in that area, but not right now. Okay. Now we gotta be careful. We're all by ourselves. If we get in any trouble, we've got no help. Which is one of the reasons we're using exploding bullets. Okay, then they're not to be worried about, I guess. Did I die? I did. He got to me before I could get to him, which was most unfortunate. Interesting dilemma. For him to go back. There he goes. Was closer than I would like. Yes, it was. But, be that as it may, it worked. Okay, she's up there somewhere. Deathclaw egg. Deathclaw right on the other side of this. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. You going to come out again where I can see ya? 'Cause you look like a big one. Okay, no. The answer to your question, young man, is no. So let's come back up here. Go see if I can't get quote unquote a view to a kill. We already looked at you, you have no hands left. Which I guess is fair enough, since they both seem to have been blown off by me. Okay. Let's slow down just a little bit. We're not in any kind of a major rush. back up. There it is. Just a moment, please. Some idiot is calling me at this time of the day. Are you kidding me? Morons! Who's calling someone at 6 a.m.? Anyway, sorry about that, everyone. I find that to be very annoying, though. Okay. Oh. Thank you. I know I hit that several times. There's just no way I was missing. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, I think there's some over there, but I don't think we need to worry about them. Just in case. Are you the alpha male? You are, and you don't have anything on you. That's weird. Got a great big freaking claw hand there that I can't take off you for some reason. Somewhat odd, if you ask me. Oh, that's just a... That's a plant. Okay. Doesn't say Mother Deathclaw hand though. Okay, so they all died when I killed the mother. That's gotta be irradiated. Well, it doesn't have to be, but I'm not going to take a chance on thinking it's not. Because, I mean, even if there's something buried in the bottom, if I can't see it, I don't care. I don't think it's that deep that there's anything buried in the bottom. Buck's bobblehead. Guns. Can't add a bonus anyway. Not for guns. No, sir. So there was a mini nuke. Where's the fat man to go with it? Someone did try to come prepared. Where's the fat man to go with it? Oh yes, let's quick save that. Because there are areas sometimes around here that have been known to crash. What's that? The game. Hello, fat man. So they shot the nuke and it didn't go off? Is this what you're saying? So that seems a little odd to me, I have to say. Okay, let's quick save that. Now that we've picked a fat man up. I am not seeing any red. On my compass until I get right over here, I would bet. Empty. I don't know if this is... Yeah, I think this is the other one that I killed. It doesn't look like it has anything on it, does it? No, it doesn't. Alright. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. I guess I gotta go up further. Yep. Oh.
That's close enough. What do you want with the Great Khans?
Melissa, yes. Regis says I should talk. What are you doing up here?
Awaiting a delivery, but it's a no-show. I'm guessing that the death claws in the quarry have something to do with that.
Well, they're all dead now. Yeah, that'll make her more well disposed towards me, won't it? Alright, I'll help with your problem. Yep.
What's your angle?
No angle. A favor for a favor.
Alright, fair enough. You help us out, and I'll owe you one.
All right.
Expecting a shipment of chemicals. It's usually in a suitcase dropped off from one of the big machines up here. Because of the death clause, I have to assume the suitcase is still in Sloan. Snoop around the place and get it for me.
Oh, okay. Anything else I should know?
Don't kill anybody if you don't have to. I'm a scout and I like to keep a low profile.
Okay. Got it.
Like what?
Tell me about the
We're
Great
an
Khans.
independent group. We take care of our own and don't take crap from anybody. Especially the NCR.
Okay. So how did you end up? Because you sound Australian to me, I think.
It wasn't easy. There's a lot of initiation rituals to go through, and I've got the scars to prove it. But in the end, I was tough enough to be made a member. Proudest day of my life.
Okay, so what happened between... I already know what happened. What's your
Bitter
take?
Springs happened.
Yeah.
Women and children died when the NCR attacked the Great Khans there. And the NCR just pretends it never happened.
Do they? Do they really? That's not very good. I already know where... Okay, let's talk about something else. Goodbye.
Don't leave a trail.
I shan't. Alright. We should be able to just skirt right by there without disturbing those death claws. Well, let's go tell Chomps the good news. I'm sure he'll be happy to hear it. I am. His voice. We'll be able to get back to work once the NCR sends them the stuff to work with. I did that with this armor, with this, really. I suppose when you're sniping. Still, I'm missing a 15% critical chance by wearing this instead of wearing my armor that I should be wearing. Sloan, she said. Snoop around, she said. Don't kill anyone unless you have to, she said unnecessarily. Chomps, got some good news for you, dude. I think you're going to appreciate it. and I'm gonna snoop around your camp. Hi.
You need something?
I killed the Deathclaw mother and the Deathclaw alpha male, my friend.
Coming from anyone else, I'd say they were drunk or crazy. But that look in your eyes, I believe you. I can pay you, but it ain't much for what you pulled off. I'll get on the ham radio first thing and tell people all about you, though.
Okay. That should give me some NCR fame. Now, let's go and ruin that. She said it was in a suitcase in the office. Oh. Yeah. This one? Mining office. Okay. She said it was usually in a suitcase. Carton of cigarettes. Check with Chomps. Oh, okay. Before I do that, let's go. Not that we need it, but hello.
What's new?
About that Deathclaw. I have more than one.
I can't believe you actually got one. Give me a bit to get the recipe set up, then talk to me again.
Okay. 1001, 1002. Good enough.
This is incredibly good. Here's your omelet, and the recipe if you ever want to make your own. It takes a bit of skill to get it tasting right.
Alright, thank you. Goodbye.
Alright then.
There we are. I think that's an unmarked quest, but that's okay. Chomps! Chomps, I have a question for you, dude. Hi.
You need something?
I'm looking for a suitcase filled with the chemical supplies for a friend. Know anything?
Ah, yes. I think I know which friend you mean. Even if there weren't Deathclaws in the quarry, there'd still be no delivery. The supplier, a guy in Prim named Tyrone, is a cheating son of a bitch who won't deliver even though he's already been paid in advance.
Has he ever cheated you? Let's get the important stuff out of the way.
But this is the first time he's outright screwed me.
How do you know Melissa?
She's my daughter.
Ah.
A little too much after her mother, rest her soul. But she's happy with the Great Khans, and that's enough for me.
Okay. Alright, I'll go pay Tyrone a visit. Thank you. Prim. We can go get those two now. As well. I don't know what I'm going to do about Boone. We may be just skipping Boone altogether this playthrough. I don't know where those extra things came from. I'll have to look that up. I just didn't bother with it because I assumed that they would just be there. NCR, not Prim itself. But I also assumed they wouldn't follow him when I, told them to follow me. But apparently I was wrong in that. Now what are you pointing at?
Hey.
Hey. Point again. I want to see where you're pointing. Come on. Okay. I can see that. Okay. Fine. Okay, what happened to your face?
Hey, what can Tyrone do for you?
Yes, I've come about the chemical
You trying to get me
supplies.
busted? Keep your damn voice down. Lieutenant Hayes already has his eye on me.
Lieutenant
I
Hayes
already
isn't
told
here.
Chomps the NCR is getting suspicious of all these misplaced supplies. Bigger risk means bigger cost. 300 caps bigger.
I'm sorry, but all these muscles make it really hard to hear sometimes. What was that about risk? Yeah, that'll work this time, but you know, I say the word and someone else will start making deliveries to Nevada, not you. Yeah. Is 300 caps worth being known as a deal breaker to the Great Khans? Sounds like bad business to
Fine.
me.
I'll just eat the cost and do a favor for Chomps. Just this one time only.
Okay, yes, I think that is. I don't it's exposed. Why would I do that? What would possess me to tell the NCR about that? I would be getting. The Great Khans would lose. Novak. Let's go get the guys. The Great Khans would lose out. Chomps would lose out. Because he'd be going to jail. Melissa would probably be caught and sent to jail. Yeah, that's just dumb. Trying to get the Great Khans to like me here. I don't know why. I don't know. I really don't. I just have a hard time holding a grudge against them, I guess. Well, one thing, Boone and Manny Vargas are separated, so maybe...
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. I'm going to sleep first. For... I think 10 hours is enough. There we are. Alright, guys. Let's go see Melissa. I'm pretty sure is who I'm going to see, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to Sloan either way. It's okay. No big worries. Melissa. Melissa. I'm sorry, Willow. Terrible with names, I really am. Am I supposed to talk to you or Melissa? Return to Melissa. Yeah, alright, that's what I thought. Let's go, guys. As long as we stay in this area, we should be fine. You okay? There comes Eddie, okay. Might as well go through the middle of it. We've taken care of everything, obviously. Did I loot you? Were you lootable? Well, if you were, I didn't. And if you weren't, it doesn't matter. Okay. Oops. Yeah. Whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. Do I? Good for me. Probably a wise decision. Yeah, I don't know what's over there. It's probably Deathclaws. Alright, Melissa.
The runners are saying that the NCR is sending in their elite shock troops to try and push back the Legion.
Yeah.
What do you want now?
I've got the Kev for you.
Came through for us.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Why not?
The great Khans pay their debts and don't forget their friends. If you ever come out to Red Rock Canyon, I'll put in a good word for you.
I've been there. Okay, goodbye.
Don't trail.
I'll try not to. Idolize. Nice. Just a second.
How's it going?
You're pretty good. I'm not done. Regis says I should talk to you about speaking against the Great Khan's alliance with Caesar.
You can ask, but why would I do that? Carl told me all about the life in the Legion. He says I've got all the makings of a speculatory.
I'm sorry. It's first of all, Carl's dead, so you don't need to worry about that anymore. But yeah, there's no such animal.
No, what do you mean aren't allowed to serve? Why would he lie about that?
Why do you think? If the Great Khans joined the Legion, you'll be sold as a slave, an officer's wife, if you're lucky. And you won't be allowed to keep that hairdo, I can guarantee it. And you'll have to wash a lot more often than you obviously do.
That lying little weasel. I almost fell for it too. Alright, you've got a deal. You can tell Papa I won't support an alliance.
Okay, thank you.
Later.
Later.
So, the big bad
Yeah, I'm just taking pretty much the most direct route I can find. Can't go up that way, but I can come down that way as long as I'm reasonably careful. I have broken a leg coming down there before, but jumping from too great of a distance, so you do have to show some caution. But as long as you pick the right route coming down, you're okay. Okay. Now we can go talk to Regis. Yes, we can. Let our action points come back. The Great Khans idolize me. Yeah, I don't know why. I can't hate them. I mean, they were hired guns. They had no idea. And they got ripped off too. Benny didn't pay them. Which is why I should have just shot him in the face as soon as I saw him. But again, you know, had to give him that chance because he was polite. Yes, he was. And in this world, politeness can go a ways, a long ways. Because it is a rare commodity. Yes, it is. Let's put some stuff away. That. Don't need 6 of those. Don't need 23 of those. Don't need that with me. Good enough. Alright, Regis. I have some news for you, my young friend. See, it works fine when I'm sprinting without being on the horse. Haven't missed yet. Alright, Regis. Where is the entrance? It's right here, I think. Yeah. Right up this little path. Is this Great Khan art? Well, that's the Powder Gangers. That's the Great Khans. That's the Great Khans. That looks like the White Glove Society. Okay. Interesting. Oh, guys, you eat in here. Clean up the dead guy, will ya?
Honor the Great Khans with your presence. What can I do to help you?
Have a look at this book. It will show what happens to tribes that ally, quote-unquote, with Caesar's legion.
Let me see. My God, this is even worse than I thought. Okay, you have my support. I'll tell Papa the alliance is a bad idea.
Good, thank you. Would I?
What do you want?
Nothing, never mind.
Suit yourself.
That's what I figured. Alright, goodbye.
Until next time.
Yeah.
You should have been with us in our glory days. You'd have loved it.
If what you think of your glory days is raiding caravans and blowing up people, no, I wouldn't have. Trust me. Yeah, unfortunately, Papa Khan is not what you would call an early riser. No, he's not. There he comes. As I said, not an early riser. It's 11:30 and he's just coming out of his room now. Are you sitting on a tire, dude? Don't think so.
All four of my most trusted advisors have told me we should break our alliance. Maybe I should hear you out after all.
You think? Yes.
I've heard some things from my most trusted Khans. It makes me wonder whether this alliance is a good idea after all. But I want to leave a legacy of greatness when I die. My tribe deserves better than this, cowering in a canyon and living on scraps. Tell me then, if I don't join with Caesar's legion, where will I find my tribe's lost glory?
Any idea where I might look?
The followers of the apocalypse keep many records of the past. It's been a long time since we associated with them, but they might have something. Until you do find me something, though, know that I still plan to lead the Great Khans to fight for Caesar.
You know, dude, I'm trying to be good here. I'm trying not to kill off your tribe, but you're making it hard.
Farewell.
I'm sure that he's giving you the evidence. I'm sure that Jack and Diane have talked to you about what happened to
Seems like everybody with a stake in the
whatever his name was, Anders. And you're still... I don't get people. I don't understand. Evidence right in front of his face as to what's going to happen to his tribe, and he's going to do it anyway. I know he's angry about Bitter Springs. I understand that. But followers. Last time I went to the followers for help for these guys, it didn't end up very well for the guy that I asked for help with. Of course, kind of moron walks through Fiend territory with no weapons and no armor? I mean, seriously, dude. And what were you doing coming at it from that angle anyway? Anyway, I'm just talking to the air right now, I guess. Where did I say I had to go? Oh, yeah, No, we'll go to the followers. Let's just go to the gunrunners. Gunrunners. How are we today, gunrunners? Of course, we're not actually going to talk to the gunrunners themselves. Alright. Oh, no. Let's get out the proper weapon for the job here, in case there is a job to do. And there probably will be. It's been a little while since I've been through here. Pretty sure I'm going to get attacked at some point.
Oh, careful!
Yeah.
Watch out! Oh, ah, shit! They can fuck this! The Kings reign supreme. Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Thank you. I was able to kill that guy without killing him. That was pretty surprising, actually. Okay. Followers. Julie, got a question for you. Where are you? There you are. Julie.
Great to see you again.
Well, thank you. Good to see you too. I'm looking for something that could inspire the great Khans. Know anything like that?
The Great Khans. Oh, you mean those raiders that used to clash with the Vegas tribes?
Yeah.
Yes. Some years back we taught them reading, writing, basic science. We hoped they would use it to make medical supplies, but they turned to drugs.
Well, they're also making medicine supply now too.
Project, but Ezekiel was.
Okay. Who's Ezekiel?
He's a member
I
of
know
the
who that.
Followers,
That's
like
the guy
myself.
that.
His particular field is pre-war history and
188.
I do recall him being fascinated by the Khans. He kept going on about parallels to some ancient historical empire or another.
I know where he is, but I'll ask
He rarely
anyway.
stops in here these days. You do best to look for him out in the wastes east of New Vegas. He's always looking for new tribes to study.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know where he is. Yeah.
Good D.
Fixer.
How much do you...
3.
Thanks.
More
How
fixer.
much do you have to donate?
3.
Thanks.
Okay. No.
Thanks for the
that's good enough.
donation.
You're
Every
welcome.
bit goes toward helping Freeside.
That's cool. Goodbye. ... Always ... with her. Hey. Yeah, I'll get on your thing here soon there, dude. Okay, the 188. Yeah, I remember seeing him there. You ran quite far away, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Okay. After I finish this, I'm going to have to call it a day. Sun is now up and it's fairly strong. Looking up at my video feed, and it's, yeah, you can tell the sun is quite bright behind me. It's still early morning, but the sun is up and strong, so yeah, we'll finish up this area and then we'll be done for the day. Where am I going? 188. Ezekiel. He was this way.
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against us.
Yeah, I've heard that a bunch of times, dude. Yes, you.
You look like someone with a question. What can I do for you?
Julian Farkas said you might know something about the Great Khans.
Oh my, yes. They're a fascinating tribe with a long and unfortunately tragic history.
It's not that long, dude.
Much farther out west was almost completely wiped out by one of the itinerant heroes so common in the post-war years. Then, of course, the new Khans suffered a similar fate. Some say at the hands of the same hero, though of course the dates are all wrong for that.
Okay. Continue.
Well, after they migrated to the Mojave, we established relations with them, but that soured when all they wanted was to make drugs.
Yeah.
The NCR eventually took them down quite a bit, but the really fascinating thing about them is the origin of their culture as a whole. You see...
Why do I... Again. Ah. Alright, fine.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. I do tend to get wrapped up in my own theories and forget.
Well, I would like to hear them, but apparently Icy doesn't want
I
to.
salvaged this book from an old library. It's a history of people called the Mongols. I think that's what the Khans built their culture on. You should read it. It's fascinating stuff.
Alright. Alright, let's go talk to the Great Khans again. Oh, this Papa Khan. I hate politicians. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. Yeah, I know it's wrong, and I know it's going to get all my people killed, but we're going to do it anyway. We're getting all my people enslaved, but we're going to do it anyway because, well, reasons. Now, what's his name there? Regis. Regis seems like a fairly bright lad. Little timid. Doesn't really want to exert his authority yet. But he will soon. Especially if Papa Khan keeps making stupid decisions like this and saying stupid shit like, well, I know it'll get us all enslaved, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm sorry, it's just stupid. But it's what almost every politician will do. Anyone who's got a position, and that's it. They're not going to change their mind no matter what. Sometimes. Oh, just drives me nuts. This doesn't work, then I might have to resort to a little more direct means of controlling this situation. So I'd rather not have to kill all the Great Khans. Really, really, really would rather not. Hi.
Ah, you're back. What else do you need?
Have a look at this book if you want to see what your tribe could be. Read about the Mongol Empire.
This is exactly the kind of symbol the Khans could unite behind. We'll begin readying the camp to move. As soon as Caesar makes his move, we'll depart. We will make ourselves strong again, and we shall conquer.
As long as you aren't fighting for Caesar, I don't care.
I think we owe you a debt.
I think you're right.
Hello.
Because I went to a lot of trouble to not have to kill you guys off. And I've made you stronger by getting you the powder gangers. Where are the powder gangers anyway? Are they down here in the circle of fighting? Are they getting ready for their trial? You would think they'd get a trial pretty quickly, considering they're well versed in violence.
We're not moving as many cans now that the fiends have been taken out.
The fiends have been taken out for a reason. They're crazy. Okay, I'm not seeing any of the powder gangers yet. You really shouldn't throw stuff on the ground, guys. Don't you think we humans have done enough damage to the planet already? What's over here? Oh, don't tell me they put the Great Khans, the powder gangers over here. That would be a bad idea. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't want to stop playing, but I sort of have to. It's not really an option with the sun behind me like that, because it gets a little higher and you'll see nothing but a white glare where my face should be. So everyone, thank you for joining me. I hope everyone enjoyed that. Let me save it. And then we'll be done for the day. Everybody, thank you very much for joining me. Have a nice day, morning, night, evening, afternoon even, as the case may be. And I'll talk to you all later on. Thank you. Bye now.